Hello everyone. Assalamu alaikum to all and good evening, good morning, good evening and good afternoon. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. I'm your host Fahad JobsWala and I'm student and interview captain at Rehan School Online Academy. I'm 15 years old and I'm based in Pakistan, Karachi. And today we have an amazing guest, Tomeka Garrett, who is an virtual assistant. And this is my first ever podcast on my recent Wala on JobsWala, and I'm very excited, and I hope this interview and this conversation um, opens some opportunity for the future, and we are going to explore some amazing strategies as an VA. There are a lot of things, in virtual assistant, and we'll try to get deep into this and into the topic of virtual assistant. And we'll try to benefit those who are interested in this. So Tomeka Garrett is a highly skilled virtual assistant and the founder of the Pink Oasis virtual assistant. With a passion for streamlining operations and enhancing client efficiency, she specializes in managing day to day tasks, optimizing workflows, and fostering strong client relationships. Tomeka's mission is to unbusy the busy, allowing entrepreneurs and professionals to focus on growth while she handles the details. With a commitment to excellence and confidentially, she ensures that business runs smoothly with her proactive and results driven approach. I'm truly and very excited to speak with Tomeka again. Um, we were having a conversation yesterday, but some technical issues were occurred, so that's why we couldn't take that further. But I hope that we will do this. We will do this podcast today eventually and successfully, and we'll try to get the results of it. So hi Jamaica, how are you? And welcome to the show.
Hi. Hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I do apologize about the technical issue yesterday, but I'm glad to be back and that we can finish our interview together.
Thank you so much, Jamaica, for rescheduling the podcast again. And it was great that you just immediately rescheduled the podcast. And technical issues are everywhere in every corner of the world. And maybe that technical issue would happen with me. It would happen with me as well. But I'm now truly and very excited to speak with you again.
Thank you.
So let's just start with the Pink Voices virtual assistant. Like, what inspired you to start the Pink Voices virtual assistant, and what does the name symbolize for you?
Okay. Well, what inspired me to start the business is freedom. I like administrative duties. So when I started it, I wanted to help other business owners like do administrative tasks, like you explained earlier, like organizing, calendar management, personal assistant, where I can go shopping for them if they don't have the time or if they forget, or duties, coordination, schedule management, all of that. So it what inspired me is because I was fired from my job, and I didn't want to. I was bored with the job anyway, and it wasn't growth. I wasn't learning anything, and it was just draining me. So I was like, you know what? It's just time for me to step out on faith and do what I have to do. Do my, go ahead and step out and get the virtual assistant going. How I got the Pink Oasis is because actually I had a dream about, I was praying to God about, what should I name the business? What should I name? Because I had a lot of different names, but they just didn't fit. They didn't stick. It wasn't. I didn't like them. They just didn't go. I would give them to people. I was like, no, go try again. No, go try again. No, go try again. So I prayed about it, and I came up with Pink Panther. I was like, no, I can't. I don't. No, it's already a Pink Panther. So I said, let me see. Let me go back. Let me try it again. Let me, focus and find out what I can do. And then I had a dream, and I had the world in my hand, and it was the world, the color, like a globe, and the water was pink. And I was like, okay, the pink oasis. So I got the pink oasis virtual assistant, and that kind of stuck. I was like, yeah, I like that. It rings a bell. It's different. It stands out, and it grabs you. So that's how I came out with the pink oasis.
Amazing. That is really an interesting story. And although you mentioned in our yesterday's conversation, but because that is hidden for the viewers, so I thought we should bring this again for
Mhm.
our listeners. And if you would name your business as a Pink Panther, so pupils and your clients would remember this your business forever with that
Yeah.
Pink Panther cartoon. Whenever they watch that cartoon, they always remember. Oh, that is the Tomeka's business as well.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
is very
Now I do have a
that would be very
packet.
funny.
I do have one of my packets because I have different packages, and it's called Pink Panther.
Oh, it means they would have to remember this forever.
Yeah, yeah.
That is funny. Okay, so what is the most overlooked skill that makes a virtual assistant truly exceptional?
Overlooked skill. It's like all virtual assistants can. Some of them are organized and creative, and they have like a specialty. Like they do it with a passion. They can do it, whether they're getting paid or if they're super tired, they can do it. We have that passion to do it, and it's just it gives us joy to assist somebody or to help them. Okay, I'll do that because that's what I enjoy doing, and you go do the stuff that you enjoy doing. And it's kind of overlooked because they think, well, you just sit at the desk and on the computer all day. Well, it's more to it. We have a passion for it. We want to do that. We only do tasks that we want to do or we enjoy doing. Like my task is data entry. I love putting stuff into the computer. I mean, they're like, why would you do that? I just love it. I enjoy doing it. And I think that's overlooked a lot too, the data entry part, because a lot of people don't like doing it, you know.
That is amazing. Like you've mentioned that you have a passion for
Hmm.
doing this, and yeah, we have to choose um what our passion is. We have to select the field. We have to build our career that where we are interested in. Mostly peoples and the majority are doing that. They are not interested in
Right,
doing that specific work, but they're still doing, and that is kind of headache for them.
right.
They are just doing that for earn money, but we can also choose a passion to earn
Hmm.
money. We can earn money and we can enjoy that as well. So both things could be merged with each other.
Right,
So that is
right.
amazing that you're doing that. um, where you're doing such work where you're interested in, and that
Hmm.
brings this message that we have to do that where we are interested in. So Tomeka, um what is VA, who is virtual assistant, and what are their responsibilities, what are their work to do? I'm asking this question because of the viewers. If someone, we have a beginner in this, so how would you explain this?
Okay, well, being a virtual assistant is very rewarding. It's instead of you being in an office, like an office setting in a building, you can do it at home. You can be on the beach, you can be on vacation, you can be in a library, you can be in a coffee shop, and you still can do the admin work. Like I can still manage your calendar. I can still go in there and manage your emails. I still can set up your appointments. I still can put due data entry. It's all this stuff that I can still do. I still can do your creative content on social media. So being virtual just means that you're doing office tasks at home or somewhere in the office, in a quiet spot that's, protected and, for the privacy of the clients.
Hmm. Okay. Like as a virtual assistant, we have to do our work at home, and like we can do our work at home. We don't have to go to the office, and
Mm-mm.
we are not doing office work anymore. We're
No.
doing that same work in our home. That is
We can do it
amazing.
at home. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Hmm.
Okay.
It's more convenient. You can be at the coffee shop. You can be anywhere because you can do it on your phone. You can do it on your tablet. You can do it on your laptop, and you still can, be effective.
Amazing, amazing. That is absolutely great. Like it is a freelancing to put it on that way.
Right, right.
Okay, so who is your inspiration as in VA?
Who inspires me? I would like to say my pastor because he always teaches us to do our passion and do our dreams, and he pushes us to do it. See, I didn't really have the confidence or even thought that I could do it or have the know-how to do it. Even though I can do administrative tasks, I just didn't think that I could, virtual out and do it on my own instead of being in a company, getting on a, payroll. I didn't think that I didn't have the confidence that I could do it on my own, and then get clients and be successful at it and be good at it. So he inspired me to, go ahead and do it, do your passion, do your dream, don't give up on it because, you'll have that what if or, you'll have regrets and you don't want regrets. So just
I
step out and
see.
do it. Step out and do it.
Okay. Okay. So Tomeka, um, what do you think about VA? Like for the pupils, what is VA for the pupils? Like for them to pursue their career in this field.
The VAs to do which one of that? Say it again.
Like, is it good for the pupils? Is it good for the other pupils as well? What do you think? What is your feedback related to this field for someone to pursue their career in this field? If someone is looking forward to pursue
If they
their
want to
career in
do a
this field.
virtual, if they want to
Yeah,
be a virtual assistant or hire one, be one.
yeah, yeah,
If they want
yeah.
to be
B1.
one, okay.
Yeah.
I would say go ahead and do it. Do it. Step out and do it. It's more resources now. Like on TikTok, is people that show you how to do it. You can get in like a virtual assisting group, a community, and do it. I mean, it's not hard. It's really simple for you to do it. It doesn't take a lot. You just need your tablet, your phone, or whatever, your skills that you already have. You don't have to learn anything new. You don't have to go to school. You don't have to have a degree. You don't have to have master's degree, associate's degree like the jobs want you to have. You don't have to have that. As long as you know how to do it, you have the passion to do it, you have the drive and the ambition, you can do it. Go for it. The only one that's stopping you is you. I say go for
Great.
it.
Just
Yep.
have the ability to speak English well. Is it necessary here?
No.
Because we no,
Mm-mm.
like, aren't we working internationally?
Yes, you work internationally. Like this community that I'm in with VAs, it's VAs all over. So you don't necessarily have to just speak English. You can speak, you can be, it can be international. Maybe the rules may be a little different from each, state or where you live at. It may be a little different, but no, you still can do it. You still can do it and you still can make money. You still can have that freedom to do it. Is, you don't have to be stopped. No.
Okay, that is great, and especially this is a great field in this era. The people who don't have any kind of degree, as you mentioned earlier, if they don't have their high school degree or college or university degree, they can still
They
do
still can
this.
do it. They still can do it. They don't have to, because it's skills that you already know. You do your emails every day. You check emails. You check your emails every
Mm-hmm.
day. You check your calendar every day. It's things that you do every day. You enter stuff in your computer like data entry every day. So it's just stuff that you already know how to do, and you're good at it,
Mm-hmm.
and you can make money doing the things that you already know how to do.
Exactly, exactly. Like you meant, if you know how to use computer, how to use mobile phone, so we can do this.
Okay, once you use the computer, you can get like a CRM, like which is HoneyBooks or Disabo. HoneyBooks is what I use. You can do HoneyBooks. You can set that up. You set up like you get your name, you get your business name. You set up the packages. What you decide on what services you want to provide. Get on your computer, go on LinkedIn, go on Instagram, TikTok, and promote yourself, promote your business. You have to look at which pain points that people have. Like if you don't like checking your emails, I can say, Fahad, I'll check your emails for you. I'll manage your emails for you. I'll make sure that you don't have spam. I'll make sure that you don't miss anything, you don't miss appointments or whatever. I'll do that for you. See, and all you have to do is give me your email, permission to your email, and I'll manage your emails for you. You don't have to look at it. You don't have to touch it. And I'll remind you, hey, you have this coming up. You have that coming up. So it's real simple. So when you have your computer, you just make your computer work for you. You know,
Hmm.
it's nothing hard. It's very simple.
It is super easy as well. We just have
Yeah.
to, like, we can manage someone's emails. We can, like, do we have to answer to their emails or what?
You can if they want you to. Like if they want you to, put them in folders. Or if they want you to, like I have too much spam and ads and all of that. You can, mark it by priority. You can do it, organize it by priority, by folder color, to help the customer, the client, to help them out as best way as you can. So they're not
Amazing.
overwhelmed with 1,000 emails in their inbox that they don't check.
Exactly. Even with me, sometimes I even miss emails, and I have an interview scheduled and I just miss that email, so that's why
Right,
like I didn't do that. But that this is very important, and these small professions, and these small things are helping, you know doing something in our world which which we don't realize about.
right.
So that is great.
Hmm. Right.
So what's the most challenging aspect of managing multiple clients, and how do you ensure each one feels like a priority?
The hardest thing about managing is sometimes the hardest thing actually is a simple job. The hardest thing is about the getting to know your client and knowing what they like, because all people, clients are not good to work with. So that would be the most challenging part, is the person that you're working with. Sometimes you have to terminate the contract due to, we're not able to work together. We just, let's find you a better fit. So that would be the hardest part. But and you also don't want to overload yourself. Like if you could only manage 5 clients, don't take on 7 or 8, because you have to be organized. Like I'm gonna do client one Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I'm gonna do their stuff, and then I could do client two Tuesdays and Thursdays. You just have to organize it that way. But the most difficult part about it is the people, the clients.
Hmm, I got it, clients.
Yeah,
Sometimes um we might experience some difficult,
right.
some kind of rude clients,
Yeah.
who um being rude with us, and who do that, those kind of things, and who are very unethical. We usually see such people in our atmosphere, in our environment, and we
Right.
just but we because we are doing work for them, so we have to control our
Yeah.
excuse me, we have to control our anger. We have to be very ethical for them, be very
Right.
empathetical. That is the difficultest thing,
Mhm. Right, right.
for us
But
as
that's the hardest
an
part,
employee.
yeah. Because everybody's not nice. So, we just have to do what we can do. That's
Yeah.
all.
So which kind of work do you do as an VA, if I ask?
What I do, I like more of the admin part. So I'm the one with the data entry and the checking the emails and that organizing your day. And I can also go shopping for you. Like if you forgot your wife's anniversary or your kid's birthday or something, I can go shopping. I can do the shopping for you on that aspect of it. I like attending meetings and lectures. I can go and do meeting notes and lectures for you. I like to transcribe, which you like we're talking on this. I can go and write the transcribe the notes, the our conversation into the notes and send it to you. So I like that aspect of it, opposed to the social media part. I'm not good at social media and creating content, so I don't do that part of it. But the admin part, that's me.
Okay, that is amazing.
Yeah.
So, have you encountered a situation where a client was resistant to change? How did you guide them toward a better approach?
To a better VA suited for them.
Yeah, like how did you guide them toward a better approach?
Okay, I would. I think you're asking me, like, if I had a client that um, needed to go to a like it's termination, like we're ending, and to find them a better fit for them.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yes, I would. The approach I would send an email because we that's how we communicate with our clients is through email. It's not a lot of video. The first initial contact is video. You know, when you're on board on to make sure that I see you and you see me and with no scamming or anything going on. But as far as like finding a better fit for them, I would send them an email. I actually have an email composed to, to that conversation for them. No hard feelings. I'll help you find another VA, and well, I'll help them find another VA.
Awesome. That is really awesome. So
Yes.
as we were discussing about the most rude and unethical pupils as a client, so do you have any kind of experience with that in your past?
I have not. All of mine has been amazing, so I haven't. But I do know people who have, but not me. I have amazing clients, so
That is amazing. You should thanks to the God that you didn't had such clients, because it really becomes very difficult to deal with them.
Yes, yes. Now I dealt with a lot of when I was doing the collections part. Now I did deal with a lot of angry clients because collection, is getting money. You have to pay me. So yeah, I got cussed out a lot. I got talked bad to a lot on that part. So, but you still stay professional and nice, and I'm here to help you. So yeah.
Amazing, amazing. So what role does emotional intelligence play in virtual assistance, and how do you play it in client interactions?
With the AI
No,
chat.
like what role does emotional intelligence play in virtual assistance?
Oh, emotional intelligence. You can't get emotionally involved because sometimes, like when you do deal with a difficult client, and if you're an emotional person, you won't be able to handle it, and you'll quit because you won't. You'll say you'll just be too emotional. You won't be able to handle the different personalities that people have. And you have to separate that. It has to be your professional and your emotion and all that. It has to be separate. You cannot put them together, at all. Yeah, I can empathize with you with your situation. I can help you and all that, but being emotionally attached, no, it's not a good idea.
Oh, that is a
Mm-hmm.
great tip.
Mm-hmm.
Like emotional intelligence also play a big role, not in VA, in every work, like I
Right.
mean, if you're doing any kind of work, if you have any kind of profession, you have to be very empathetical. It is all about empathy. You have
Yeah.
to control emotions. You like sometimes it happens that you just lose the control from your emotion.
Mm-hmm.
If you are very sad, you start crying to in the front
Right.
of someone,
Right.
and they take a bad advantage
Mm-hmm.
of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was really amazing, and we talked a lot on your professional journey. Where did it begin, and all that. Now I'm very curious to learn about your personal life journeys, and I always try to bring both journeys of the guests in the front of the listeners, in the front of the viewers,
Okay.
that how they are in their personal journey and how they are, sorry, in their personal life and how they are in their professional life. So Tomeka, which is the most difficult challenge you ever faced in your life, and how did you overcome that?
The most difficult thing that I had in my life was when I got a divorce a few years ago, because it's like I had to start all over with my life, because you separate everything and you lose stuff. So I had to separate everything and see exactly what is it that I like to do. What do I want to take my life to? I mean, what color do I like? What do I like to eat? Or what, me as a person, what do I like? And that was very difficult, because what I liked was pleasing everybody else. What do you like? What do you want me to do? So I had to learn me. So that was the most difficult thing, because I had to sit down with myself and ask myself, what do you like? What is your favorite color? Where do you want to go? Where you see yourself in 5 years? So that was the most difficult part for me, is learning myself all over again after being divorced. And I did it. So here I am now. Yeah, it was a
That
hard
is
time
all
though.
about our personal, yeah, that is all about our personal interests and our personal
Mm,
hobbies and such kind of thing,
right,
and
right.
I really like that pupils are um bringing their interests, bringing their own personal, um what do you call it, like we can call it interest, their personal
Hmm.
interest, where they're interested
Hobbies,
in what, yeah, what do they like,
right.
in the front of their other people, that if you like this thing, so okay, I'm more than willing to be with you, but if you don't like this, oh, we can't make a good deal, it can't work.
Right, right, right. I had to learn that. I'm like, what do you like to do? See, I like to read. I like to write. I learned a lot about myself, just sitting down with myself and say, okay, it's just me. What do you want to do? Because you just can't right away. You still living life. So what do you want to do? And that it took some time for me to do that, because I had to learn myself.
Hmm. And interests and hobbies changes as the passage of time, like if
Right.
we like to do reading in the in the present, maybe we would have to we would have loved to do any other kind of thing in the future, um, as the passage of time our interest changes, our hobbies changes.
Right.
So how much time you give to your professional life, and how much you um, dedicate your time to do personal things, to do to do hobbies.
The hobbies. Is balance. I had to learn balance. I had to learn that too. With my job, what I do, my profession, I do limit my time. Like I work 9 to 1, um, Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I take care of my personal time. I take care of my personal things and my personal interest on there. And after, if a client needs me, like between that, they would have to email me to see if I'm available. But I try to balance it out to where I'm not overwhelmed with, just doing work or just doing personal. I have to have that balance. So I keep it separate.
Okay, that is great. Like you dedicate 3 days in a week to your personal life, to your personal
Right.
hobbies, to your personal interests. That is really great, and we have to build and we have to um maintain our personal hygiene. It really helps, and if we are healthy and if we are mentally stable, so you only then you can do something else. That then you can do your profession, then you can do your job. But if you are
Right.
not mentally stable, if you are not taking enough sleep, if you are not taking care of you, how you can manage a professional journey, if you are
Right.
not you know, taking care of you. That is great.
Stress kills. Yeah, stress kills. So stay stress free. You got to have that balance. You have to. It's important.
Exactly. So, what is your parents' most helpful advice which they gave to you and you're still applying in your life?
Can you say it again?
Yeah, I can say. What is the most helpful, or what is the advice which your parents gave to you which you're still applying in your life?
Oh, my parents. Okay. Um, they taught me, my parents, well, they taught me work ethic. You have to go to work. You can't be lazy. You can't learn anything if you're not feeding on knowledge, if you're not getting educated, if you're not studying and, always perfecting your craft. You're not going to be you won't go very far because we're in the world now where it's technology and you have to always keep learning. You have to see what's trending. You have to see what's on top. You have to see what's in the now. That if you stay stuck, then you're not going to be able to. So they taught me good work ethic. You have to be good work ethic and to treat everybody the same, no matter who they are. No matter what job they do, and you'll go
Amazing.
far.
Yeah, that is the most helpful and amazing advice which I've ever
Mm,
heard. That is really amazing. To treat everyone with the same value, with the
right.
same way which you used to treat the special pupils, um,
Like,
the pupils
yeah,
who are very
yeah.
close to you.
Hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And we should, and if we start doing this, just believe me, our world will be changed, amazingly changed, because
Hmm.
the ethical issues, I would say, is the biggest problem which we are facing in the current
Right.
in the
Right.
current era. If we
Right.
start treating everyone with the same value, with the same way which we used to treat to the special peoples, to the um great pupils, if and that's what our religion, whatever, and where our religion is, our religion teaches the same, to treat everyone with the same
Right. To see,
value.
treat everyone correct. To love everybody, doesn't matter who they are. No.
Exactly.
Right.
So, Jamaica, what is your advice according to your life experiences, according to the things which you have learned in your life, for our viewers, for our audience?
Okay. What I've learned over my life is that's a very important question. That is. What I learned is to, like we talked about earlier, take care of yourself. Make sure that your mentality, your stress level, your happiness, make sure that you're happy and that you're at peace because you can't help anybody if you're not. If you have like mental breakdowns or if you're depressed or have any kind of mental issue, you can't help anybody. I can't help you. I can't assist you if I'm going through that. So I would have to say just to take care of yourself. Make sure that if you need that time alone, get that time alone. If you need time to go study and do what you got to do, go do that. But take care of you first. Make sure that your mental state, your physical state, work out, eat right, you're healthy, and that you're at peace, and that you could put God first. Because if you don't, then you're gonna have a lot of issues and depression going on, and it's just not worth it.
What an amazing advice, I would say, and that's why I asked my guests to give advice according to their life experiences, according to the things which they learn or which they consider most importantly in their life, because we have different kind of point of views, and sometimes people's point of views are very important and
Right.
very valuable. And
Right.
when we constantly do scripted things, when we constantly do um, such things which we heard, and we are just conveying that thing to further to other people as well, that doesn't work, I would say. the things which we consider in our life and which we um take most importantly in our life. We have to convey those things according to our life
Mhm.
experiences, because
Right,
they really help other peoples to do changing in their life as well. So
right.
that was the amazing conversation with Tomeka, who is the founder of the Pink Oasis Virtual Assistant. And this session, this interview was dedicated to teach to those people who are looking forward to pursue their career in the as as a VA,
Hmm.
and to those people who wants to learn about this. So I hope I did well, you know, for you to learn about this. And my that's why I was trying to ask basic questions, which you can easily understand. And yeah, thank you so much, Sameka, again for
You're
giving me most
welcome.
precious and valuable time. God wants us to complete our conversation, and
Yes.
we
Yeah.
finally did. So thank you
Yeah.
so much again, and thank you so much, listeners, for watching us and listening us. Inshallah, meet you soon with another amazing podcast. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.
Bye bye.